First of all, before I get into exactly what happened in this story, I just wanted to say shout out to the Shade Room. You know, they post a lot of quality content. You got a lot of people, you know, basically using stories from all over the place, but they never want to mention where they got their stories from, or rarely ever, because, you know, they want to take the credit for everything. And people think that these certain people are the originators of this information, when in all actuality, they're getting it from the same place that myself and everybody else gets it from, you know, social media, and, you know, the blogs are talking about stuff, the news sites and whatnot. They take the information and then they don't want to give anybody credit. So major shout out and thank you to the Shade Room for catching this. I mean, you guys stay up on what's going on in so-called urban gossip and whatnot. So this is, you know, just another time where they caught something that a lot of other people would have overlooked or just not known about. So, you know, they stay up on knowing what the hell's going on in the world. But anyways, basically, the Shade Room posted some interesting tea. They showed us how the game followed Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend Karrueche Tran on Instagram, and how he liked 8 of her photos. And watch this, Chris Brown was definitely in denial. So, okay, he liked the 8 photos and he followed Karrueche on Instagram. And here's what Chris had to say on one of the Shade Room's photos. And I quote, "Someone must have something they need to promote. It's sad people need gimmicks to maintain fame. All publicity is good publicity, I guess," with laughing, crying emojis. In other words, he's saying that Game is just liking her pictures and following her just to get people to pay attention to him. I guess to buy the documentary too, which will debut on September 25th of 2015. So be sure to check that album out. Anyways, do you think that Game is just trying to promote his album and strum up controversy, or do you think he was just following Karrueche because she's beautiful and she is just so damn fine that he just had to follow like all of the rest of us who have good taste in women? So we like looking at Karrueche. I mean, look at her. She's a work of art, right? You know, what do you think? You think Chris is tripping? You think Game is tripping? Do you think Game is just trying to promote his album? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels and visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Shout out to the Shade Room once again. Shout out to Karrueche for being so goddamn fine and making us all have to be thirsty and go follow her on social media, because that's what all the smart guys are doing. Support Karrueche. I mean, she's an Emmy award winning actress on the come up, and she's the bomb.com. I know she has a lot of haters, rather, or like the rapper Swizz would say, she doesn't have haters, only fans in denial. So shout out to Karrueche. I love me some Karrueche. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can say I'm thirsty, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Meat Magazine loves some damn Karrueche. Okay, so all y'all can hate on me for being thirsty all you want, but I tell you what, I got me some water right here, and I'm about to take me a sip. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this. Watch this. Refreshing. Bam. Problem solved. No more thirst. Yeah. Anyway, subscribe to Meat Magazine on YouTube, meatmagazine.blogspot.com, and you can see the other stuff that I couldn't post on YouTube. The other shit is up there. Anyway, Meat Magazine.